Do you guys know what faith is? Miss Carol, do you know what faith is?
Is us believing in something that we cannot see. And even when things are crazy, we still have the faith that it's going to be okay.
Yes. Miss Carol, have you ever done a trust fall?
Oh my
Miss
gosh,
Carol?
those are crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Ready?
This is faith, okay? Woo! She got me! I thought for a minute she might have let me down. I thought I was going down.
That's faith. Miss Tammy had faith. But did you guys know that looked big? That was big for her to have faith that I was going to catch her.
It was for me especially.
The Bible says that faith is as small as a mustard seed.
Yes. You guys, a mustard seed you can barely see.
Barely. You would need like a microscope to see it.
Yes. And the Bible says a mustard seed, faith of a mustard seed, can move mountains.
It can
I'm
make
thinking
waves
we
move.
need to work on our mustard seed faith, right? Well, today we're going to be talking about Peter. You guys know he was one of Jesus's best friends, right?
Yeah, he was Jesus's bestie.
Yeah, he was. Well, guess what? Jesus had just gotten done doing a bunch of miracles.
He fed 5,000. Remember, we've talked about that story where there was only a few loaves and a few fish, and Jesus fed 5,000 people, and it was leftovers.
Leftovers. Yes,
I barely have leftovers
baskets.
when I cook dinner at night.
Oh, yeah, I know. Those kids, they're so
eat it
grown.
all.
They just eat everything.
It's good though, because I don't like to eat leftovers, so it's okay.
Oh, I like leftovers sometimes.
Anyways,
Mr. T eats them.
So Jesus did a ton of miracles, and so Peter's faith was big.
Yes.
He had a lot of faith because he had seen firsthand Jesus do all these things, right,
Yes,
Miss Tammy?
yes. So, you guys, what do you suppose will happen if I drop an egg in this water? What do you think? So this represents Peter, this egg. What do you suppose is going to happen, Miss Carol, if I put this egg in the water?
It's a heavy object, so I'm thinking it might sink.
I'm thinking so too. Let's see. Peter without faith is going to sink, right? But, Miss Carol, Peter with faith, this water represents the faith that Peter had. What do you think is going to happen when we drop this egg in faith? Peter
I would
is
say
going
if my
to...
eyes are on Jesus, I'm not gonna sink, right?
I hope so.
So you notice how the water is kind of cloudy? That's kind of like life. Sometimes life is cloudy. Sometimes things come that are unexpected. Yeah. But when we keep our eyes on Jesus, we don't sink. Right. Even when the world is crashing down around us, if our faith is on Jesus, we're going to rise to the top and we're not going to sink.
Yes, we can be like Peter and we can have faith of a mustard seed during this time and we will rise. We will walk on water.
Yes.
We miss you guys so much. We love you so much. I hope you enjoy this video. Mwah, mwah, mwah,
Bye, guys.
Stories of the Bible. Peter walks on water. This is Peter.
Hey-o. Whoop.
Peter was a fisherman who was called by Jesus.
Hey.
Peter saw the many miracles of Jesus.
Whoa!
And he heard all his teachings. Great crowds followed Jesus wherever he went. One day after Jesus had done a great miracle, he sent the disciples in a boat across the lake while he stayed and sent the people home.
See ya! Hey, Jesus!
After sending them home, Jesus went up into the hills by himself to pray. Meanwhile, the disciples were in trouble far away from land, for a strong wind had risen, and they were fighting heavy waves.
Ah!
About 3 o'clock in the morning, Jesus came toward them, walking on water. When the disciples saw him walking on the water, they were terrified.
Ah!
In their fear, they cried out, "It's a ghost!"
Hold on there.
But Jesus spoke to them at once. "Don't be afraid," he said. "Take courage. I am here." Then Peter called to him, "Lord, if it's really you, tell me to come to you walking on the water." So Jesus said, "Yes, come." So Peter went over the side of the boat
Whoa! You're awesome!
and walked on the water toward Jesus. But when he saw the strong wind and the waves, he was terrified and began to sink.
River, help me!
"Save me, Lord!" he shouted. Jesus immediately reached out and grabbed him. Jesus said, "You have so little faith. Why did you doubt me?" When they climbed back into the boat, the wind stopped. Then the disciples worshiped him and said, "You really are the Son of God."